I was in a position in my early 20s. It got to the point where I was losing my hearing.
Shailene Woodley is opening up about her personal health journey. The actress, who has previously said she was very sick while filming the Divergent franchise, is now expanding on the ailments she suffered in her 20s and her journey to getting better. Shailene says this on the September 24th episode of the She MD podcast.
Essentially, I was in a position in my early 20s. It got to the point where I was losing my hearing. I couldn't walk for longer than 5 minutes at a time without having to lay down for hours and hours and hours and sleep. Everything I ate hurt my stomach.
The 32-year-old, who filmed 3 Divergent movies between 2013 and 2016, goes on to say that her physical health was only part of the battle she experienced at the time.
It was this conflation of issues and diagnoses and different doctors telling me different things. And I come from a very holistic background and studied herbalism. And so I was very keen on, all right, I'm going to work with real MDs. I'm also going to work with independent kind of healers. And I just trying to search for some sense of comfort in my own skin. And it was a long journey, about a decade of unwinding and healing and getting healthy. And
the Big Little Lies actress says that it took a decade to fully heal and elaborates on how her physical health issues eventually took a toll on her mental health as well.
And throughout that decade, a lot of other things came from feeling so much discomfort physically, which was, my gosh, if everything I'm eating hurts my stomach, I'm now suddenly afraid of food. Right. And then going into the kind of mental can happen with that of body dysmorphia and confusion about, identity in feeling safe in my own capsule, in my own skin, and what that meant and what that should be. And
despite the issues, Shailene says that her health journey was ultimately essential for her personal growth.
It forced me to really take a deep look and become introspective. That was, I guess, the path for me, alongside the physical healing, was acknowledging the mental side of the healing process for myself, which involved looking at real traumas and real PTSD that I had experienced at various times in my life. Without going into detail about what they were, they definitely took a toll on my body and took a toll, I think, emotionally, which then got stuck in my body and affected me.
And Shailene does share a positive update, telling listeners that she's doing much better today and in an overall healthier place.
It was a journey that ultimately, physically, resolved itself, and I am very healthy. I'm so happy to be able to say that.